you're viewing this team right now, where would you rank the Niners? Obviously, within the division, they're probably third, but in the rest of the NFC heading into this offseason, which we all think is going to be massive for John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan.
Well, it's hard to rank anybody right now because we don't know what changes are going to be made, and we know changes are inevitable. The 49ers have a very talented roster, and they were able to get to the divisional round with many of those players missing. There's going to be some decisions that need to be made about the roster going forward. You get some of these older, more expensive players. How much longer do you keep some of these guys around? How can you justify continuing to pay big money to players who may be getting closer to the end than the beginning? What are you going to do by way of the draft to go out and find some of these guys that they've managed to find? I've always said that the combination of Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch has found a lot of guys who have that football instinct where they just roll out of bed and run through a wall. The problem with that is sometimes the wall wins, and I think that's one of the reasons why, far more than the electrical substation, we see a rash of injuries. You just got a lot of guys who throw themselves around without any regard to their personal health and well-being. I remember, Deebo Samuel, he'd fight for that extra blade of grass and hurt himself in that final lunge. Like, that's the mindset, and it makes the team great. I think it also leads to guys not being available. So as long as Shanahan and Lynch are there, I think they're going to be competitive. It's just unfortunate that they're in a division where you got the Seahawks and you got the Rams to contend with, and that's not going to change for as long as those two teams are, among the best in the conference and the best in the league.